Welcome to Patcher's 53 Express. 2 minute, 2 question. I got way much more for this guy here, but let's do 2 minute, 2 question.
Okay.
Kamlo Barre, first time in the States?
Yeah, that's my very first time in the United States.
Wow, how was it?
That was just very amazing and incredible, and I can't believe I'm here in America, you know?
Yeah.
It's just fantastic.
Yeah. And what about Django in June? How was the master class and the concert? Like, how was those?
I mean, really, I was really impressed by people, you know, and all of them had swing, very good jazz background. They've been knowing about jazz and they know everything. And we were just there to just bring them into our way of playing this special gypsy swing, European gypsy swing, let's call it like this, you know. So I was just like a painter to tell them, well, put some more color there, but the bases they have it where and that's fantastic. Also, very good people. They were listening to us during the sessions so well, you know, that I was impressed. I would say. They would make silence. I would tell them, well, we'll do just one little thing. They were listening, and then they would catch it. I would show them how to do it, and they would catch it right away. So yes, that was just great.
Adrien was saying earlier, he used the word receptive. They were
very receptive.
And that's what I heard a couple times.
They were very receptive, and we had so many good feedbacks of that, you know. And I was able, because so far, when you've got some people listening to us, you know, you are able to give them the best part of you. So I was able to give them my philosophy of this music. They put me in conditions, let's say. So that was great. Just and so I'm this morning I want to cry. You know, I don't want to leave it.
Yeah. Today's Monday, so Sunday. And so you first came in the U.S. in New York. You met, but you know your old friend Stefan.
Yes.
You play there.
Yeah, we played in New York. Actually, we landed on June the 7th. We landed at 3, and I was playing at 7. So it was just great. Yeah, I was invited to play with him. Yeah,
and the concert here with him.
And the concert also was just great. It was just great because when you are, I mean, you visit your friend. We've been knowing each other for ages, and well, we used to play 15 years ago in France, and then when we meet together, something's happened. And there's something magical. Also with Christine Tasson, was just great.
You met her years ago, though.
Years ago in France, yes, and then, well, when we met here, so it was just good to play with her.
That was nice.
So happy.
Well, I'm so happy to see you here.
Oh, yeah.
Hope to see you
my friend.
again in the States or in France, but
we'll see in somewhere, I guess.
And you got a recording coming super close here.
Absolutely. Yeah, I guess in less than 6 months' time we'll have it.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll have it. Definitely.
Finally.
Yes.
Thanks again for everything.
Yeah, thank you, Patrice.
It was nice to drink some wine with you.
Yeah, it was very nice, very good wine, and we had such fun making this famous movie.
Yeah, no, we had a good time.
Oh yeah. No. Thank you so much, Patrice.
Like I always say, keep drinking good wine with a good friend, and keep playing that beautiful music.
Yes. How to make swing? Your responsibility as a soloist is to make swing the rhythm part, you know. And if it comes from the swing, if it does swing, then you can move into another idea. But I see so many guitarists, they put hundreds of notes, but nothing swings, without any swing. I prefer a small sentence that swings. Like Frank Sinatra when he's singing, like, you know, he doesn't improvise, Frank Sinatra, he never makes a scat. It's very rare to hear Sinatra scatting, you know. But then, in the way he plays his rhythm, you know, and there are many artists like that, you know, in jazz, because they knew how to place, you know, to play with rhythm. And I want you to play with rhythm like this, you know, very small idea. Vraiment. And you must, if the top is to be able to sing you a small sentence and to deplace it, as you said, this is a motive. So you might, and for instance, my notes, to play, when I play a single note on E's, I'm playing with this is a technique, let's say, this is like a special tool, and I try to make it swing. So I've resolved the problem of finding ideas. I know my idea is to play on one string, but then I try, so then I'm free to put swing, more and more swing in it, in my motif. So there's several ways. Well, first you may find sentences, but then you may play with this sentence, because rhythmically talking, in terms of rhythm, you've not done all what you could do with this sentence. For instance, I try and I give an explanation with that. Let's do it again. I'm gonna work about that thing. Okay, which is one of Lenin's favorites. You need always to do that, you know. And I try, this is a cliché, let's say, or just cliché. I try to play with this cliché. Now let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've limited my proposition, and if you limitate, then you create, because you've got let's say you limit your means, what you're using, you're limiting them. Then you need to create in another way. It is rhythm. By rhythm, you create. Okay. Let's try and do something like that. You take one idea. Think about one idea. You think over all of us. About using less ideas. Very good. Here I got the band. Here I got. Whereas when we were playing just before, it was. I did it. It was amazing to me. That reminded me some memories where you're playing outside and many people around you. Then you're obliged to force a little to and I as a player, I like to do that sometimes. To be oh, you want to hear me? Yes, you can hear me. But it's not useful in this time to be. We're not here to show our muscles, you know. It's just we're here to swing. So that was very important. Last thing that I could tell you about my technique is another technique. It's not only mine. When I do a rhythm, I'll always like make like a small arpeggio to make the one can listen the chord, yeah, and then a chunk which is really dry. You need it to be very dry. Otherwise, the rhythm will go down. No, we've started, and that's what happened. We started at a certain level, and the tempo went a little down. It's normal because we've not been playing each other for you know, that's the first time we played. So there's no problem with that at all. But then, if you do it carefully, and you concentrate about giving always the 1 and the 3, you make the chord. You play the chord so that the soloist can hear properly. And if you listen to me, really, if I'm very concentrated, then normally this is my job when I've been playing, you know, as a rhythm player for many years for people. I'm a soloist, although for a certain time now, But then when I do a rhythm for someone, what he will appreciate is that he will hear this is G minor 6, minor 6, and this is not okay.